As we prepare our hearts for and commemorate the feast of the Assumption of the body of the Holy Mother of God, let us take some time to think about the Virgin Mary, the Theotokos, the mother of us all, the pride of our race, the pure, filled with grace, ever Virgin Queen. What can we learn from her love for God and her submission to His will? How did her choices and the way that she lived her early life affect ours? How does she continue to impact the world through her intercession? The Church elevates her over the rank of the archangels and honors her with great love. It is difficult to give an account for the prominent place of Saint Mary in the Coptic Church. Every daily hymn, liturgy, canonical hour of the Ashbea praises the Holy Virgin. She is commemorated in monthly and yearly feasts. We've gathered quotes from the Church Fathers about the Theotokos. Many of those fathers lived in an age closer to her earthly life than the current era, of course. Their teaching laid the foundation for the understanding of Mary's role in Christian theology. We plan to share these sayings and patristic writings related to the place and faith of Saint Mary in the Orthodox Church. As we present each quote, may we all be inspired to be as genuine, humble, and obedient as she has been. Saint Mary's virginity and spiritual virginity is the topic of today's episode. In the Old Testament, a virgin without hope of marriage and motherhood was in the same position as a childless woman, a sad state and a sign of God's wrath. In the New Testament, the Virgin, for the first and last time, gave birth to the Messiah. Her virginity is no longer a matter of shame, since it has become fruitful by the operation of the Holy Spirit. Virginity became a sign of the intimacy between God and man. For this reason, St. Paul calls the Church Christ's virginity. Virginity is correlated with sanctity, but not in the way that every virgin is considered as a holy one. Every holy person must be a virgin, lest we devalue the Christian marriage, which is holy. What we mean is that the literal virginity is merely a sign of the spiritual one. Virginity in its essence is the total consecration to God and permanent union with Him in Jesus Christ. It is a virginity of soul, heart, mind, senses, and desires, which Christians can receive by the Holy Spirit, who sanctifies our bodies and souls and spirits, preparing us for the eternal wedding feast. Virginity is honored, not for itself, but because it's dedicated to God. On this account, Saint Ambrose of Milan says, "Your virginity should be spiritual. There cannot be many in the Church who are physically virgins, but spiritually, every one of the faithful should be a virgin. Watch, therefore, watch, O my soul, and guard your own virginity." He also says, Christ's mother is a virgin, and likewise is His bride, the Church. These quotes demonstrate the early Church Fathers' reverence for the Virgin Mary and their recognition of her unique role in the incarnation of Jesus Christ as the Theotokos, the Mother of God. Saint Mary opened to us the unspeakable abyss of God's love for us. Through her, the old enmity against the Creator is destroyed. Through her, our reconciliation with Him is strengthened. Peace and grace are given to us, and we who were in dishonor are made the children of God. From her, we have plucked the fruit of life. From her, we have received the seed of immortality. She is the channel of all our goods. In her, God was man, and man was God. What more is marvelous and more blessed? My fellow Christians, Saint Mary holds a profound and highly revered and exalted position in our hearts. Let us honor her. Let us delight in her purity of soul and body, for she, next to God, surpasses all in purity. Let us therefore show our love for her by being compassionate, kind, merciful, loving, obedient, and humble, as she has been.